Good morning and welcome to our channel. So yesterday our sleep that we shared here went successful. The two sleep that we shared here went successful. The one of 5.75 odd and the one of 5.52 odd went successful. So we are so grateful. So the first sleep, which contains 5.75 odd, which we played Wolf against Blackburn Rovers that plays a championship, which we predicted Wolves one up, expecting Wolves to first and score, which they did, though they drew the game at the end. But the game still went successful because they were the one that first and score. So the next game, which we predicted Holstein against St. Pauli, which plays at German Bundesliga League 2, and we predicted over 1.5, which they went on to play. They drew the match 2-2. The next game, Al Hilal and Afasi that played at Saudi, which we predicted over 2.5. Al Hilal won with 4-2. Fiorentina Benevento Coppa Italia over 1.5. Ferentians played 5-1. Monza against Avellona over 1.5, which Monza went on to win the match 3-0. Then Laska won up. Laska won the game 5-1. Then the last one on the first sleep was Nancy against Montpellier that plays at France League 2, and we predicted Montpellier to score at least one goal, which they did. So that's all for the first sleep that we won yesterday, 5.75 odds. So we are so grateful. So moving on to the second sleep also, which contains 5.52, which we have Elfsborg to score, which they did. Cercle Brugge and Prudentia that played at Belgian Super League over 1.5, which at least I guess 5 or 6 goals entered that match that yesterday. Sporting against Gumerus over 1.5. Sporting won the match 3-2. Rosenborg Vikings, both teams to score 2-1. Rosenborg won. And Praga and Slava Praga B over 1.5, which Slava Praga B won the match against 3-1, yes. Then those one plays at China's League, 3 Towns against Shangaport over, both teams to score. Yeah, they did. Both teams to score. Then the lastly on that very slip is Galatasaray and Korum. Galatasaray to score at least 2 goals, which they did. So that's all for last yesterday's sleeps. It went successful. So happy. The 5 odds that we shared both on the first sleep and also on the second sleep all went as planned, and we are so happy. So moving on to today's sleeps, which you also shared 2 sleeps, but most of the games on the first sleeps comes from club friendlies. So let's gamble responsibly, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel if this is your first time, and also watch the end so you copy the booking code that will be posted at the end of the video. I make use of Sportybet. Let's go. First game on the first sleep that contains 6.12 odd is men's play against Bournemouth. Bournemouth to win or draw at full time. It plays at club friendlies. Chelsea against Real Sociedad. Chelsea to win or draw. Brighton against Bologna. Brighton to win or draw. Newcastle against Bayern Leverkusen over 1.5. AC Milan against Manchester United. Manchester United to win or draw. Inter Milan against Real Betis. Inter Milan to win or draw. Charlton Atletico against Derby County. This one plays a championship, and we are predicting over 1.5. And lastly, also Sheffield United against Birmingham City. It also plays at championship. Our prediction there is over 1.5 at full time, giving us 6.12 odd sleeps. So that's all for the first sleep. Gamble responsibly. So moving on to the second sleep that also contains about 5 games, 6.38 odds. So the first game there is Kasampiyas Istanbul plays at this one plays at Turkey Super League. They are playing against Trabzonspor, and we are predicting Trabzonspor to score 1 goal. Then the next game, AC Milan Manchester United club friendlies. AC Milan against Man U. Man U to score like 2 goals. So we want them to score 2 goals. Newcastle Bayern Leverkusen. Bayern Leverkusen to score at least 1 goal. Then the next game is Brighton against Bologna. Brighton to score 2 goals also. And lastly, on that very second sleep is Mainz against Bournemouth, and we are predicting Bournemouth to score at least 2 goals. giving us 6.38 all sleeps. So that's all for the second sleep. All I can tell you is gamble responsibly, and you can make your adjustment if you feel like. And please don't forget that it's for educational purposes. Nothing much is guaranteed here. Just we've done our best. So if not see any of the games we predicted convincing, you can make your own adjustment. All I can wish you is good luck. Bye and have a lovely day. Please subscribe.